Well, hello everyone. My name is Dar Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I bring you a story that takes about 5 minutes to watch, and it's written by different authors. And today is a very interesting story. Faith is easy to practice when we are on comfortable ground and everything is going smoothly. But when we are in times of trouble, it's not so easy to trust. This is the moral of the story told by Bruce Larson in his book, Edge of Adventure. The story takes place in the Amargosa Desert, which is in the Nevada near the Nevada-California border. Once there was a weary traveler walking on a deserted trail in the Amargosa Desert. His water supply was gone when he came across a well pump. He frantically pumped the handle, but nothing happened. Suddenly, he saw a tin can tied to the pump with a note inside. The note said that the pump promises that only drinking water on this very long and seldom used desert trail. The letter tells the reader that the pump was all right as of June 1932. The letter writer goes on to say how he put a new leather sucker washer into it and how it should last for many years. But the letter goes on to say, the leather washer has a tendency to dry out. Therefore, the pump has to be primed before using it. Therefore, the letter continues, there's a bottle of water under a white rock close to the pump. There's enough water in the pump to prime the pump, but not if a person drinks it first. The directions tell the reader to pour about 1/4 of the water onto the pump and let it soak the leather for a bit. Then pour the rest of the water medium fast and then pump rapidly. Then the letter says the traveler will get water. In fact, the letter continues, the well has never run dry, so the traveler should have faith. When the traveler drinks enough water, she or he should refill the water bottle and put it back under the white rock for the next traveler. The letter is signed Desert Pete. Pete adds a postscript. Don't go drinking the water first. Prime the pump with it first and you'll get all the water you could possibly hold. This is a very interesting story. It provides us with a true dilemma. If we drink the water in the bottle from under the rock, we will surely have water. But if we follow Desert Pete's directions and use the bottled water to prime the pump, maybe it will work and maybe it won't. Should we cast our lot with the sure thing, or should we cast our lot with faith in Desert Pete? Now, the thing is that every day we are faced with similar dilemmas. Most are not quite as dramatic as the traveler in the desert for water, but they are real nonetheless. Sometimes in life, it doesn't always go the way that we imagine. For example, let's imagine that the weary desert traveler followed Pete's directions. The traveler, of course, hopes that the well will still have water in it. But his wish does not make it true. Maybe the well does, and maybe it doesn't. Therefore, we need to be ready for any consequences of our actions. Sometimes we just have to take a leap of faith. And people do this all the time. They examine a plan from all directions, up and down, and then they come to a conclusion that they have to simply dive in an action plan, take a job in a distant place, or enter a university one more time. There are always these decisions to make each day. And so that gives us something to think about, an interesting story though about Desert Pete. So blessings on your day and thanks for taking 5.